Respected.
Collaborative.
Ultimate relationship builder.
Fun.
Genuine. Caring.
Passionate.
Dedication. Transparent. Uplifting. Listening.
People say this about Tom Brady, but it's really about George Nahodal. George is the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time.
He is so driven in his job and so good at what he does.
He works 80 to 100 hours a week, and half of that's probably helping out other people.
He has served the community, he has served his family, he has served his friends, and it's never ending.
He cares about the members, his staff. He cares about other credit union leaders.
One of the greatest things about George is that he's always so giving.
When people think of Members First, they think of George, and that's simply because he's out and about.
George has been the face in the community.
I think he's just emblematic of what the credit union philosophy means.
George is such a nice guy that he's always the first one to get up, say hello, shake your hand, give you a big smile.
He goes out of his way to help others, anybody that asks.
He is kind and authentic. He's the real deal.
He's respected as an individual and a person who just happens to have a title as CEO of credit union.
George stepped up. We named him acting CEO. He stepped into that role effortlessly and just commanded it from day one.
He surrounds himself with people that complement his strengths.
He's such a great coach. He's a great leader, and I'm just so happy and honored to be able to work for him.
He is just like the greatest walking, talking example of servant leadership you could ever ask for, and he's probably the single most inspiring person I've ever met in my life.
George is an interesting guy.
Members First has been the presenting sponsor of our Salvation Army Shoe Strut event since it started. So that meant that George would come up and provide some remarks or an opening or welcome to the audience. But that has morphed into George taking a turn on the fashion runway. And the more George hams it up on the runway, I think the more money we make at the Salvation Army.
I'll never forget, this was earlier on in my career at Members First. We were having a meeting, and you know, it was a tense topic. We had some things to work out. But after the meeting, he pulled me aside and he just said, you know, there are going to be these moments in these meetings and people are going to make excuses. Don't get mad. Don't get excited. Don't believe the hype and fight the power. And I just thought that was so awesome because turns out George and I share an affinity for rap music, and he quoted not one but two Public Enemy songs, and I thought that was super cool.
Fight the power! Fight the power! Fight the power!
He sometimes has the reputation of being cheap. And so I enjoy when I travel with him or we go to conferences or out to entertain clients or whatever it might be. The standard story for George is his arms are too short to reach his wallet.
Whenever we're together, we are always having the best time. It doesn't even seem like work.
Then I thought back over all the years and I thought about Bob Marquette and other credit union CEOs talking to George and I and saying, hey, you guys have a man crush on each other? Nah. Anyway, I think so much of George. Not only because he's a great friend, but because he's a tireless promoter of the credit union movement.
George's impact on the credit union is almost too varied and too productive to even be able to enumerate.
As much as anybody, and maybe more than anybody, he has helped grow the credit union to where it is today. And he is really responsible for this not just becoming one of the most important credit unions in Pennsylvania, but maybe one of the most important credit unions in the country.
I think George's passion to members first, but credit unions in general, I think he's just emblematic of what great service and devotion can mean when you continue to pursue it with vigor.
I mean, we are who we are today because of his blood, sweat, and tears for 20 years, man. I mean, you know, working nights, working weekends, working holidays. I mean, George is, you know, not just Mr. Members First, but Mr. Credit Union Movement.
Congratulations, George. You are so deserving of this award, and I know that I could speak on behalf of our friends at the Salvation Army and the nonprofit organizations and community. We thank you for your service to our community and to all the citizens and community members in Central Pennsylvania. Thanks so much. You deserve this.
Well, George, congratulations on this award. You deserve it. And I think it's your relentless pursuit of success that has made you the CEO that you are. Cheers to you, and job extremely well done.
George, I'm honored to just take a moment to congratulate you on this awesome award, and one that is well deserved. It's awesome to see your commitment and your excellence being recognized publicly for what you've done. Hurrah, hooray, congratulations.
George, I've already expressed my congratulations to you. You happen to be traveling, and so was I when I called you. But please accept this as a very much sincere congratulations to you for everything that you do for all of us in the Members First community and the community at large. It's well deserved and well earned.
Congratulations, George, on winning the Lifetime Achievement Award. There is no one that I can think of that is more deserving than you. I am so proud of you and so happy that you and I get to work together every day.
George, nobody deserves this more than you. You are one of the greatest leaders and certainly one of the greatest humans that I've ever met in my life. And the example that you leave for us as the next generation of credit union leaders, again, just nobody deserves it more. Personally speaking, you've been like a dad to me all these years, and you're always doing for others. You're always taking care of others. So it is awesome to see you get recognized for all that you do and all that you've done over your just amazing career. And I certainly want to give you a heartfelt congratulations. You're the man, and you're very much loved.
So George, I want to take this time to thank you for being who you are and what you've done for the credit union movement. You have really done everything you could to earn this Lifetime Achievement Award. I want to tell you that you're my friend, and I look forward to continuing to work with you over the next several years. And I want to let you know one thing. I love you because of who you are, and because I think you're sexy.
George, congratulations. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Couldn't happen to a more deserving guy. And frankly, you lead your credit union with that passion every day. And that's what makes you the professional of the year and deserving of a Lifetime Achievement Award.